Okay, welcome to Ohav Shalom Messianic Congregation. We are here in the Palm Springs area, but we send out our live stream broadcast of an entire service, and because a part of our emphasis is on making an impression on the community that it is that believing in Yeshua, Jesus, is a very Jewish thing to do. Unfortunately, for 2,000 years, there has been a colossal error, a mistake. And the mistake has been to segregate Judaism and Christianity. You see, what has happened is that Judaism has gone off in its own way with the oral law, the Talmud, and many things that are not biblical. So we say, well, wait a minute. Is he the Messiah or isn't he? And we say, well, you know, there are hundreds of prophecies in the Tanakh, in the Old Testament, that indicate that this Yeshua is the Messiah. There can only be one person in history that can make a claim legitimately of being born of a virgin, of being God in the flesh, of being sold for 30 pieces of silver, of having his hands and feet pierced. There are hundreds of them. And for 2,000 years, there has been a Jewish assertion that Yeshua is not the Messiah. And when we, Jewish believers in Yeshua, present these prophecies, the establishment of traditional Judaism says, well, you're not Jewish. Well, but that's not the point. The point is, did he fulfill the prophecies or didn't he? You're not Jewish. Well, what about the Messiah, whoever he is, according to Isaiah 53, is supposed to die for the sins of other people? You're not Jewish. And so the argument is, you're not Jewish, as being a threat to take a Jewish person and say, you're not to consider that. That is taboo. And if you want to belong to the Jewish people, then you better quit asking those questions. Well, for a lot of people, that's like, why are you afraid to answer the questions? Or maybe you don't have the answers. So there's now 100,000 or more people of Jewish extraction who have examined the issues for themselves and have decided that come what may, that we can continue with our Jewish heritage and believe in the Jewish Messiah who lived in a Jewish country, spoke a Jewish land, came from a Jewish lineage, etc. So it is people examining this issue for themselves. It got to be so many that they began to work together, and it resulted in the establishment of actual Messianic congregations where we can make a live demonstration, take it out of the laboratory and put it into reality to show that it's possible to remain Jewish and believe in the Messiah. So it is that we have a Jewish style service. And to help us make that message clear, we have Davidic dancing, as you'll see. We honor Israel, and we have various props that remind us of the Jewish heritage. And we sing Hebraic songs, and we read the scriptures both from the Old Testament and New. And so we celebrate the feasts of Israel, the Jewish holidays that are in the Bible. And this has gained a certain amount of traction both in Judaism and also in Christianity. After a very long period of time, finally, Christianity is waking up to the idea that we need to look at the Jewishness of the faith. There's a lot for us to learn from the Old Testament, and that it's very applicable, and that large portions of the New Testament are simply quotations or paraphrasing of the Old Testament.